1989 rideable tractor made by Sears, and I restored this around 6 months ago. Despite it being 3 years since I started, I think it took me around a whole week to restore it, and I had taken off all bolts of the main body, meaning the hood, the front, and the bottom supports. Show the electronics. Alright. So it scrapes a lot right here. All I did was put a little bit of grease and it's still worn out, but it doesn't really matter too much. The engine is a 1-cylinder, 1 spark plug, and apparently it's a cat motor, as seen right there, even though it's not diesel. Since it didn't have an original battery, we ran it with a car battery before, but this one holds up really nice, and it's just held down using some of this weather stripping. It hardly shakes. We have the lights right here, and we have the ignition. And for the ignition, I rewired most of the things. These are the original wires. It has the kill switch over here, and this checks if the brake and the clutch is in. If the brake and the clutch is not in, then it won't turn on. It also had one for the transmission, where if the transmission was not in neutral, then it wouldn't start also. But I took that one off. It favors going to the right, where it can turn all the way, just like that, instead of the left, where it can only turn a little bit. Right there, that's all it turns. I don't mind it too much. Right here is the starter solenoid, and the cable runs all the way to this starter right here. This is not the original seat. It used to have somewhat of a bucket seat, just like that right there, but the metal had all corroded away, so it was no longer good. The seat I upholstered all by myself. I did it in a night. Just really simple sewing. Right there you can see stitching. And it's actually stapled on another piece of wood, which has a bolt running down the middle, all the way to the bottom. Through here. Now it's not a complete restoration because the bottom part of the mower is still not painted. It's the same original color, and that's just because I didn't want to mess with the pulleys too much. So it still has the original pulleys, the original belts, got the original belts and everything. It's a little hard to get into gear when it's on, and that's, I think, because of the pulley. The pulley it has right now for the drive is really messed up. So here's the one for the mower, and above it, over here, above it is the one for the drive, and you can see the belt is really worn out, and so usually it squeaks while it's idling. The drive is on when it shouldn't be on. bunch of problems. This throttle switch is not connected to the carburetor. I just manually adjust it over here. So, in order to adjust it, all I have to do is open this butterfly, just like that, and then you can close it the other way. The second butterfly is tied on with the spring, and it stays closed as long as this butterfly is closed. It opens up as this butterfly opens, the first one. Alright, so now let me turn it on. This is not the original key. Any key works in this. So here's the idle. Turn it up just by pushing that, opening the throttle. It's a really good engine still, even though it's more than almost 30 years. The steering wheel I have on, it has to be reinforced with a screw, and it just rides all the way through. As you can see, it's cracking all the way. I wanted to add another screw, but I couldn't find one. It's alright. So let's put it into gear. And this is just idle speed. It's able to get going. Now this is the problem. It's hard to get out of gear. So you usually have to force it. But even when I force it, you can hear all the pulleys. They're rubbing. They're still caught on. They should have been disengaged, but I have them not adjusted right. Now let me engage the mower. Let me engage the mower. Just like that. Bring out all the crap from that side. That's pretty much it. Oof. It's dusty now. Anyway, hope you guys like this tractor. It's one of my favorite things I've restored so far. I can't get enough of it.